my house, it's the Christmas tree, yeah. Are you kind of underwhelmed by your Christmas tree, your artificial tree? Some of the sections of lights kind of gone out. You know what, you got it in multicolor, you now want clear, or vice versa. Everybody's fighting over what they want in their tree. Please, now is the time to get a new one, because we have a fabulous tree from Santa's Best. It's my favorite type of tree. It's a Fraser Fir, and this has a 201 function LED tree. 201 functions, yes, I did say that. That comes with custom colors. It's been super popular. 15,000 have been sold here at QVC. I have 3 sizes available for you. I have a 5-foot tree, which you're seeing right here next to me. I have this wonderful 6.5-foot tree. And then if you can go big and not have to go home, I say go with the 7-foot tree. Great value too, because you get it at a Christmas and July sale price. If you go for the 5-foot tree and order that with us tonight, you will save $107 off our QVC price. Save even more compared to what this would be out at retail. And we're on 6 easy payments of $26.50. You don't have to spend over $560 for 6.5 foot. We're at $259 and an easy pay of $43 and change. And the 7.5 foot, yes, with this many functions that we're going to talk about, would be almost $650. We're right under $300. That's almost half the price. Actually, that's more than half. And we're 6 easy payments of $49. Doug Thompson is part of the Santa's Best team. How are you, Doug? Look at all tan as we talk Christmas. It's
trying to keep up with you with the tan.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Hey, 20 years you've been in the Christmas industry.
I know, it's a lot of fun.
Right, so you have seen artificial trees come a long way.
Yes, absolutely, and Santa's Best does it the best,
yeah.
Hence the name. You know, I love the fact that they were able to harness that LED technology and take the argument out of what color lights are we going to have this year, or what color lights are we going to have next year. Everything can change now within inside of that LED bulb technology.
And
so
I
it's very
couldn't
cool.
believe it's LED, because when I thought we were doing this tree, I thought this was incandescent, because this has that candlelight glow, where I've seen LEDs in the past and they were very harsh and commercial looking.
Exactly. This is something that we worked really hard on, and we have a patent on it. We call it Shimmer Soft, and it is that incandescent look, but with an LED bulb. So right now we're on warm white, but it does look like that just gentle candlelight, that what you remember from an incandescent bulb. But within this same bulb, all I have to do is hit the remote, and I can go through a myriad of colors, all happening in the same bulbs on the same tree that we have pre-strung and pre-lit for you, and it's all at the tip of your finger. That's just all the solid. If you want, you can even play, you can go through different functions, you can have twinkling, you can have glistening, you can have it go from top to bottom. Everything in between, that's how you get to the 201 functions. Also, you can even control the brightness on this tree.
Really?
So for some people, the LEDs, especially late in the evening, if you want to watch TV or if you want to settle down, maybe it's a little too harsh or a little too bright, you can hit the brightness on the remote and it will adjust down 2 notches. So you have at max power, medium power, and light power. I'll take it back up to full power so you can see the difference. And that's something we've been able to harness within this, and a lot of people love it, and it was a great suggestion from our QVC shoppers.
I like that call out. Okay, so obviously some assembly required. We're not going out and cutting this down, thank goodness. We don't have to worry about watering it or the pine needles dropping down.
Exactly.
But this comes in a couple of sections, and then really you just put it together and the lights will instantly come on once it's plugged in?
Let me set my remote down. I'll go ahead and pull this top section off of this tree so you can see what we're talking about. Everything is done within this pole, which we call easy power. So every tree has easy power in every section. So you can go ahead and plug that bottom section in. It's one single plug. Plug that in, it'll immediately light up. All the branches fold out because we use memory steel. And then when you take your next section, you don't have to line anything up. All you have to do is put it into the bottom pole, snap it down, and you'll see the lights come back on. And it went through a different array of colors, and still is, and it's trying to mask and match up with that bottom piece, which it did so perfectly.
Awesome. And this is the Fraser Fir. I also have to comment, as you have so many features on what you can do with the lights, I have to compliment you on the design of the greens.
Sure.
How lifelike these needles are, how rich it is. you know?
Absolutely. What we do is we take a live tree from the forest. We use that to create our molds. So we mold around live tips. The other thing we do is you're not getting just a solid green tree. If you grabbed a tree in nature, it wouldn't be all green. So we even nestle in a little bit of that brown so that it looks like a tree branch and it looks like growth. And also, some of the needles will come out a little bit further than the others. That gives you also that realistic look. We also mix the tips. Some of them are chiseled, some of them are more flat. That gives you that variation so that when people come to your home for that holiday party or for that Christmas dinner, everybody wants to see the tree first. And of course, you want it to look as real as possible. And that's what you get with a Santa's Best tree.
Where'd I go?
I know.
Okay.
I can't see you.
No ornaments on this tree, and you can't see me unless I stick my hands out. Hi, here I am. So that's how rich it is. But yet, still plenty of space and well-designed those branches that you can fit your ornaments, like our big deal, which is coming up. But let's just walk through the features.
Sure.
Because there are a lot of them, and it's coming to you at a fantastic sale price. So green, no longer flocked, those sold out.
Yes.
Okay, so I just have to point that out off the top.
Yes, this was our today's special value last Christmas in July. All the flocked were sold. What we have left is the 5-foot in the green. The 5-foot has 240 LED lights.
What's
and
the favorite
everything
button?
works with these remotes. So if you find one of those light combinations that you like,
Yeah.
just hit the favorite button. It will remember that, and you can record up to 5 favorites. That way, when you're sitting down, you can just toggle through your favorites. Everything is easily assembled. It all has that easy power in the pole, and timer and dimmer functions on the remote. So you can set that timer for 6 hours on, 18 hours off, and it will remember what color choice you have it on or what function you have it on.
I love it. So maybe on Christmas Eve, you just want the warm white.
Sure.
Whether it's steady or blinking. Then you're going to have your holiday party. Well, let's jazz it up. Let's do
Yes.
multicolor. Let's just do the red and green. Let's get crazy. Let's have a dance. Let's do the waterfall effect.
You can do all of that.
I mean, you change. New Year's Eve, you want to really go crazy and just do blue and purple. I don't know. How about you use a tree and you have an Easter tree? Again.
Yes.
The options are endless. 201 lighting options for you. This is getting a whole lot of bang for your dollar. It's on our best Easy Pay, and that means Easy Pay allows you to take the price, which is the sale price right now, break it up, and pay over time. It costs you nothing extra. I do have to ask though, because I have right now, my stylist was talking to me. She has an artificial tree, has had it for a few years now. And she goes, yeah, one light bulb went out, so the whole section's gone out. So we just keep stringing new lights around it.
wow.
And I'm like, that's insanity. But that's how trees used to be. Like you lose a light, the
Yes.
whole like top part would go out. What
Absolutely.
would happen if we lost a light in this tree?
That doesn't happen with our trees. We have a patent called continuous on. So if this bulb was to get crushed or damaged, maybe in storage or whatever, you would never lose that section. You wouldn't lose that branch. You wouldn't lose anything.
Wow.
You would only have that one bulb out. We also give you replacement bulbs, but that's the newer modern day LED technology. The older trees also had 15 or 16 plugs that you were dropping down the center
Yeah.
of the tree. You needed a large power strip at the bottom. Not today. This has one plug. You plug it into a normal outlet and it powers the entire tree. That's the beauty of LED. And LED has been around for a long time, but now it's becoming that standard in Christmas trees. We have it in our cars, we have it in our microwaves, our refrigerators. LED is simply light emitting diode. So that diode works like a chip and it's able to give you all these different array of colors. The advantage is it doesn't have that small wire filament like an incandescent bulb that would break and then you'd have to search for the bulb that's broken, try to replace it, and have just total frustration. Not anymore.
No, and no frustration of having to lug out to a Christmas tree farm, cutting down a tree, strapping it to the car, getting it in the house. I was telling the story earlier, bringing in the critters that are in that tree. Spiders happened
Yes.
one year at my house. Now I have arachnophobia. Cleaning the needles that drop at the bottom, having to worry about watering it, sap everywhere. This is a purchase you make, and then every year you pull this out, and you can change it up because it's got 201 lighting functions. please let us know what size you need. It is time now to make a tree easier for you and upgrade maybe the artificial tree that, you know what, you keep stringing lights around. So we have the 5 foot available for you. If you can go a little bigger, a 6.5 foot is great. Also a good second tree, maybe for a foyer.
Absolutely.
And then if you really need that Star Great Christmas tree, the big one, we do have the 7.5 foot available for you. 6 easy payments, but look at the price on this because the comparable retail value for what our sale price is almost double on each one. So save yourself money, save yourself frustration, and you know what? Just have a kick butt tree that people are gonna just love and rave about.
Absolutely.
You'll love it from Santa's Best. Thank you so much, Doug
Thank you.
Thompson,
Great
for
seeing
coming
you.
by. You enjoy the rest of your summer.
Thanks, you too.
Okay,
Have an awesome summer.
I will try. In the meantime, Katie McGee, QVC host extraordinaire with these fabulous earrings on right now, by the way, is here to tell us about a special star product, our QVC 2 Big Deal that's coming up at 9 o'clock. What's up, Katie?
Hello, my gorgeous friend. We have got an unbelievable big